Hi, welcome to episode 3 of How Did We Get Here? In today's episode, we'll be going through Organism, if I remember correctly. Yes, the world I have queued up is Organism. But, sorry, I've also decided I'm going to do the videos whenever I can, because work, not great for me to do and edit videos. But, very, very, very good thing is I'll be able to do it at my own pace instead of recording then editing the entire video next day. So hopefully I'll be able to have more higher quality edits. But also, thank you guys so much for the support on the 2 videos that I've done. I'm actually very grateful. I hope everything goes according to plan with my rest of my videos that I have planned and will record and everything. But then again, also, we'll never know. Not everything goes to plan. But anyways, enough talking. Please enjoy this video. And I'll see you in Organism. It no longer says robot with a P. I'm sad now. Still can't read. But I will say, Organism, out of both the epilogue worlds, this is one of my favorite. Because it just does the style so well. It's so perfect. Oh, I need to turn off my HUD. Where is HUD? Where is HUD? Where is HUD? We're both off. There you go. Now you don't get a little camera in the way. This world is beautiful. I will always love it. And thus the cool CRT effect with the RGB bits. There's a thing I do this, right? Yes. I don't want chairs because I don't want to accidentally sit on things. So, without a further ado, let's continue. So, hi. Hello. I don't really know what to say. This world, one of my greats, the top 10 greats. And honestly, this first area, it kind of just reminds me of like not low income, I'd say like low to mid income like things where you'd have the area, you would come here, usually talk to like the owner or whoever owns it. Well, obviously owner, but whoever manages the stuff. So like landlord, whatever else they're called in other places. Usually pay your money, you'd get a key, go upstairs, find your place, you'd have your mailboxes here as well. But not really much else to say. It is just oh, what the oh huh. Oh, can I not look? Oh. Huh. That's cool. What does that mean? It smells really bright. It's like snake. Oh, okay. Okay, my eyes still don't like this hallway. It's like the Willy Wonka hallway, where it looks really long, but it's just really, really tight. Can I not walk past this? Oh, that's sad. Wish I could move far as I wanted. But yeah, a little bit more on the videos and the timing on them. I'm really have my hands full with my real life stuff, and I would personally like to just be able to take my own time with the videos. I hope you guys get that. Until I'm able to, let's say, not need a job, and I'm able to just do YouTube full time. which will be a way long time, I'll just do videos at my own pace. Sometimes it'll be a week, sometimes it'll be like this, 3 weeks. Because I forgot I had to record. A lot of weekends I usually record. But now here I am, recording and experiencing a really slow water droplet. Some weird anti-gravity stuff going on too, but also not anti-gravity. Imagine how much time it takes to sort all the mail to get through here. I would not want to work in this mail route. Holy. That is a long fall. And a big piece of mail. B-N-A. B. I can read. A-B-N-A. I could not. Imagine living in this apartment complex. And you're like tired and groggy. You go up the wrong set of stairs and you're just falling. Like, I could never. Jesus. Just fall down here. God, that's bright. Let's hope there are less areas that I have to dim, unlike in the chapter 2 of Epilogue, because holy, there were a lot of bright areas. I want to go to the snow. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, am I higher up? I am higher up. I'm way higher up. Okay. Oh, yeah. Way higher up. Again with stairs. Dr. Morrow could just make the stairs go straight, but he always makes them a little wavy. I love that. I love that. I'm not complaining. It's a nice little extra detail. And also, again, more detail with the, like, wire cables, like wire shrouds, the ventilation shafts. The very, I guess, non-practical railing things. God, I love this style. It's both liminal and weirdcore, or I think that's what it's called. Oh, are we going to a subway station now? Ooh. I will tell you. Do that, yeah. Huh. Oh. I'm trying to remember. I think I have to jump down here. Really tall window. Because normal size compared to that chair. Chairs. Alright, can I land on the lamp? Hell yeah. It's super calm. I love that. I love how calm some worlds can be. I mean, yeah, honestly, the sled kind of makes sense. There's nothing else to really do here. With the snow being, I guess, sucked up through whatever kind of wind tunnel this would be. Though I don't know how I would like living in this area, though. Imagine being on the lower floors and you can't even use your window. Oh. Camera security system? Really odd looking security system. Those look like eyes.
Those are just eyes. You can't tell me otherwise.
I wonder what that's supposed to be. So is that like a wire splitter, like a transmit splitter, and it splits off on all these wires, and they go down to there, and they power all these other splitters slash connections? Oh, the reoccurring theme of the hat and the long suits. What are they called? Trench coats. Great bed. Holy. I could not ever sleep in this bed ever. Not, let alone this room ever. But I'd be too scared of the TV just disconnecting and falling on me. Yeah, you ever have that kind of feeling with a bunk bed, where like if you're on the bottom bunk, you just might randomly just with the bed. I always had that fear when going into bunk beds. And it's gone. Okay. Oh. Oh. You know, personally, I don't think that's how water works. I mean, hey, at least they're making... yeah, you know what? Never mind. At least they're making good use of it. They're using... what's the word? Pipes. They're using pipes. Also, I'm very curious how many people have played these videos while like going to sleep, just have noise in the background. Because that's what I do for these kinds of videos that I watch personally on YouTube, like using the librarian or Logan, the one that I linked in the first video that I did of these, the first of my series. Logan from Earth. Yeah, I usually play both of their videos, whether it be their world exploration or just games. Recently, I've been slowly watching through Logan from Earth's Dark Souls video. Such a good watch. I do recommend you go watch that. There's this door lead. I should really go back to speaking on my monotone voice because I'm still kind of hyperactive. And I really need to speak in this voice because OBS picks it up way better than this voice. So, oh, I'm back at the beginning. I wonder what all these posters are for. Do you think they're all like... Clearly they're like, help needed, take a thing, or if you find whatever, take a thing. I wonder what they all say, though. Oh, humbuzz. Fluorescent lights, jeez. I was wondering what that was. Some of these need to be replaced by the looks of it. They've gone all dull. It's like perfect skateboarder's dream kind of place. That'd be cool. Imagine riding a skateboard through these hallways. I'd be terrified because I'd feel like I'd hit like something like this and just fall off. A traffic barrier. Not traffic barrier, but like one of those barriers you see at car parks when they go breathe. More mailbox. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just... Oh, Organism may be way more interconnected than the other worlds then, because there's like 3 like walk-arounds that go back to places I've already been. That's so cool. Okay, I'm very into this world. I love this world already. I've been through it multiple times, but I can barely remember half of the things in here because I have memory that of a squirrel. So I'll see something, remember it, look away, forget it exists. What's that called? Object permanence. That's what it's called. Oh. Me up. Their neighbors must love you. You're your neighbors. They must. Can't see through it. I was hoping I could, see through the tiny people, but too low res. Yeah, but their neighbors must absolutely adore them. I don't know about the neighbors down on this side because they seem to have a weird interest in the laws of physics. Let me tell you, I'm walking on the wall right now. It's very disorienting. I don't know how to feel about this. Door. That looks important. Ooh, no, I know where that leads. Never mind. I'll go there last. Again, with the, like, apartment complex. So, this world is connected to the, what are the worlds called? Ugh. I'll walk through, remember. But, do you think this is a, again, with the other ones, I thought it was going through life. So, like, the first world was, like, his childhood and everything. Second world would be, like, teenage years. Maybe mid to late teens. So, like, 12, I guess. If that counts as teens. What the? Oh, my back? Okay, yeah. But, like, his 12 to 17, if 18, if you count. Yeah, that'd be late teens. Then this world would be like, what, 20s to whenever? That is an interesting thought. If it goes like chronologically, those two, then this one would be the final like bits of his life. So this would be like his weird experience with, again, with trains. Man, they have appeared everywhere in this world. Well, these worlds. But I think this would be his mental take on like life as an adult. So this is him living in like an apartment, moving out. And this is just how his brain can remember his the man in the hat. Hat man? I don't remember what I called him. The Hat Man's little like adventures through life. Again, I still love the stairs. It's such a slight and unnoticeable detail that I will always point out because, one, I like things that stand out, and two, it's just cool. When did it become a horror game? Where'd the music go? Alright, now this became a lot more terrifying. Hmm. Way more terrifying. Such high ceilings. A sense of. Okay. Again, high ceilings. A sense of scale is wild in these worlds. Sometimes you feel large, like you'll have like small things next to you, but in a normal sized room. And then other times you'll be like this, where you're just tiny compared to like everything else here. Can I use this? I can. Oh, I'm back up here. Okay. That'd make a lot of sense. A giant exit door. I mean, is this a door? I'm assuming that's people. I wonder what this would, like, mean, I guess, if you give this place a meaning. A fan? Corkboard? If anyone watching my videos can please, like, at any point, like, just tell me what any of this stuff says, I'll be super thankful. 1952. Is that a date or a code? Because I did see keypads on a lot of the doors. Probably a code. I'm gonna focus on the fan before I go in awe in what I can only assume is a gigantic area. Because I lied. This is not a place I remember. Doors and windows. Again, with the weird, like, style of everything. Like, what else could you have thought be openings? Like, I thought, me, not windows with wires and stuff coming out of them. Gosh, I love Dr. Morrow's work. Modern art, especially in VR, is such a different like perspective of everything. It's such a good perspective though. No, it's just a smoking window. Okay. With a radiator next to it. That's an old radiator. That's one of the radiators that you could touch and you would get burnt. Because nowadays there are, nowadays houses don't really ever use radiators. But nowadays, if houses do still use them, we got like, special oils in them that make so they can't burn you. This reminds me of Gmod. I still need to find some good maps or stuff like liminal space maps like horror style maps that don't have jump scare sounds because I don't want jump scares. And if I do get jump scares, I'll cut them out. Like out of the video so I don't like audibly harass anybody who sleeps to these, which I doubt anyone does. But yeah, this reminds me of Gmod and kind of the back rooms with the yellowness. Then again, that's just fluorescent lights for you. Oh. I'm so... You give me a big area with huge mega structures, I am immediately I am yours. Oh, I can never get over this. Yeah, so the thumbnail of my first world, now that I'm seeing this again, was taken, I think, somewhere over here. Because I was standing on a metal like pylon pillar thing sticking out. Yeah, right there. So if you go back and look at the thumbnail of my first How Did We Get Here, before I decided it was called How Did We Get Here, I took my photo out on this little pylon. Holy. Man, when I say beauty in worlds, this is the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Truly obscene and unnatural architecture of these kinds of things is right up my alley. I love brutalist architecture, but if you can mix it with megastructures, which is so easy to do, but I barely see anyone do it. It's so nice. Where does that go? This reminds me of... not BioShock. I don't remember what game it was that I played, but it was like a hallucination / dream sequence, I guess. Where you were running through... I think you had weapons or anything like that. But you were just running through a big window, essentially like stuff like those over there. You would be able to see just the huge concrete buildings outside, rain against the window. I don't remember what game that is. If anyone can say in the comments, I would love that. That would be super nice. Just the expression that concrete alone has is super special. Because usually when you think concrete, you think strong, tough, depends. But like this kind of, the rusted metal, the worn concrete sides, the worn and weathered concrete sides is a better way to describe them. The dark rusted metal, dark spotted rusted metal would be a way better. Yeah. Oh, it's like the skeleton of an apartment. I am in awe. The reflections are quite nice too, actually. You don't really see that good of reflections in Worlds. I want to go into this bar though. Yeah, well, there's not really much I can say, but these kinds of worlds are amazing. I love them. And just the coziness of this bar alone gives off a whole completely different kind of energy. Like, the yes, the eye destroying red lights, but everything about it's just kind of comfy. The rain sounds of it hitting the ceiling, the nice guitar music you hear, the soft thunder muffled by the music and the walls between us. Ugh. But like honestly, just just look at this view you have of just the lights themselves is super nice. Super. I'm really bad at describing things, but I think you catch what I'm like trying to say and stuff. No, just the beauty of everything, the lights, the way they're all blurred. It's got a comfy feel to it. But anyways, all right. After that nice bar trip, I'll come back to enjoying the outdoors, the nice air, the everything in between. You know? Trust me, I wouldn't. Ooh. See, I'm gonna be avoiding this because I don't want to fall to what would be my unseemly death. Oh, it's an elevator. Wait, is that? Can't be, right? Oh, it just might be, actually. That's super cool. And the blurriness of the lights. My, I. The hat! He's here! The hat. The hat, man. I'm super curious on what this part, though, is. Could this be his, like, mental representation of a big city? Now that I think about it? Now that I'm actually able to think? That would make sense. Huh. Is that a giant screen? Or is it, like, light? I mean, obviously it's light, but, like, is it sunlight? Oh. Ugh. That was messing. Ooh. Okay. I might lower the volume for that because that made me dizzy. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna lower the volume for that because that made me quite dizzy. Oh. That's weird. It's like static, but with a bass undertone. I don't like that. Mm. Oh, okay, that's the same as the first one, but a little deeper. Okay, I'm gonna probably lower the volume for those. Oh, that's like rewriting my brain. It's over here. Very interesting abstract art, though. I guess. nice purple down there. I like that color. I'm more of a purple person myself. I know, you wouldn't believe it, but the amount of green I have on me, purple, really?
Giant Rubik's Cube. Anyways, hi, I'm back. Oh, I got the HUD on again. I'm really good at doing that.
Anyways, hi, yes, I am back.
I waited till the next day. So I made sure this is where we left off in the recording, which is nice. But wow,
Okay, that's cool.
the sound of the rain howling. Well, the wind and the rain howling. Very nice.
Stairway.
Okay. Oh, I'm curious now. Knowing elevators in this world, they take you somewhere. Oh, I guess this one's busted. Ooh. It's very yellow. Oh, it's an inside. Oh. What is that? My question is, what is this supposed to be then? Because my theory, when I was in the other area with the megastructures, this area, that area was supposed to be his view on cities. What is this? Because these just look like storage containers, or what are they called? Storage houses, I guess. Good to see our little sled has made it, which is a very much welcome little object. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, so it doesn't show up how it shows up for me on the recording. On the recording end, let's see. There you go. That's how I see it. Let me do a high quality camera for y'all. There we go. Oh, that's way too far zoomed in. See that it glows more, which is cool. Oh, this is like that. It was a piece of graffiti we saw in the second one. With the top, it was a bird, and the bottom, it was, well, the doves, the pigeons. It was at the top, it was the pigeons, and at the bottom, it was the moths. And then the center, it was a hole, a black hole, which now it seems to be a galaxy. That's so cool. They just made gigantic art. Interesting. I like the mushroom umbrellas. They seem kind of cozy. Sadly, the rain doesn't reach us here, it seems. Does this teleport me back? I hope so. Oh, yes it does. I'm greeted with the loud sound of rain. Or something, I think it was over this side, right? Yeah. Oh, there is very much a path. I just kind of ignored it. That's really pretty and really bright. Okay, I'm gonna have to dim this area just a wee bit in the video. I love how the buildings are like curved and crunched a little bit. Oh, is that gonna get me back up? Okay, that might be why that one didn't work. It's because it only one way. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And again, with the hydro elevators, my little theory that I had, I think, was in the first world about how those would work, which would be the first video of how did we get here. Meta. They're super bright. I'm gonna dim this for your pleasure later. God, I wish I could dim it for my pleasure. It's very yellow in here. There's like a little ramen shop, kind of. Or what are they called? Cafes. Like a tiny little cafe you just see on the side of the road. Well, I wouldn't think of it as a cafe because where I live, there's a small ice cream parlor place where it's just like this, and on the inside, it's all those things. Kind of like a Dairy Queen, but not like a Dairy Queen. Very good, though. Oh, yeah, it took me back up. It's in the one that I saw earlier. Okay. Also, train rails. I don't think that train's gonna make it through these because it kind of shrinks down a bit much. You'll hear my voice dilate every once in a while for this, or to my normal voice that I would usually use when I'm trying to speak in a normal tone for videos and stuff, but this voice is more comfortable for me. It hurts my throat less. So I'll use that when my throat starts to hurt and stuff. But I'll try my best to stay in this voice. Ooh, whoa, that messed with my depth perception for a second. And again, trains. This is a much higher detail train. Filled with water again. Like a police building, it looks like. Just based off the colors. This one's of people. It sounds like a gymnasium. Or just where a lot of people would be. It's a big screen and the sound of it, the CRT is getting way louder. Exit. Okay. If you say so. Does this do the thing I like? Oh, yes it does. Oh. This is going to be really hard on the eyes for the people who are watching. I'm going to dim this down as well. But I still love it when worlds do this effect. Because I've always liked CRT, like televisions and stuff. Cathode ray. Cathode ray transmitter, I think is what the CRT stands for. Which I love. No one will ever change that about me. I love, like, old tech. Jeez, okay. So bright. But again, what do you think this would be? I want to hear... your guys' ideas on what some of these things that your brain would, like, dictate that they would be. See if you can stop them or put things over them to stop them. I can go up more, but I want to explore this little area. They're like dimensional doors? That's a very bright TV. Hmm. This just reminds me of like what a New York flat would be. You'd have one room that's big enough to have like a miniature living room on the side, and a little bit of room for a bed and stuff. Ooh, are these computers? These are. I wonder what era computer these would be. I have no idea what to say. Those dots, they're not even connected. Huh. Weird. These have to be like big batteries or power transformers. That's what that's gotta be. Now, are we in his brain? Are we in the mind of the man now? And these are just his memories? Like, I have a feeling we could just take a book out and start flipping through it and reading parts of his life. Again, with the areas, would suddenly make me feel like I'm getting an interview. He's reading my resume while I'm being judged harshly because I look younger than I say I am. Oh, it's an art gallery. Is this what Dr. Morrow, like, bases his worlds off of? Or is this his own art? I don't know, but it's super pretty. Like how uniform most of it is. It feels abstract, but it's very uniform. Ah, that's very pink. I'm gonna have to dim this area as well. You know, I was gonna talk about how I didn't want to dim any. I was hoping there weren't gonna be many areas that I'd have to dim for everyone's eyes to not get exploded. But here we are, me dimming like 7 areas. Very pink. Oh, you don't have rails to go on. Whatever purple means, I don't know. This world is smaller than I remember. I remember it first time that I went through here, it took me a few hours just to get to this bit. But in total, based off of this recording and the last one, I've only been recording for an hour. Huh. Maybe it's just because that was my first time. I took way longer to do things. Oh, I love how everything is slightly distorted. Like if you took quick glances, you wouldn't notice, but the buildings are all wavy. $20.37. That gotta be codes, because the one down there was 2002. Which is crazy to think. It took me 20 minutes just to explore one area. Huh. Alright. That looks like a call center. Is this like a... I don't want to say asylum, but... an area where you would just... like a hospital. That's what the word is. Like a mental hospital? Something like that? Just so. That is a lot of names. Waiting room?
Oh, some interesting window design choices.
Ding?
They sound like they're running, so at least that's nice, right?
Bit odd choice of lighting, way to light it. But yeah.
Oh, even more odd.
Is this arrow telling me to open the window or jump out the window? Or look out the window?
Is this a schedule board, or is this like a spreadsheet? Huh.
I feel like you'd have to put some curtains up, you know?
These are all operating rooms, I can only assume, based off of my very little hospital knowledge and years of watching House MD, because I'm cool like that. But it's a lot of operating rooms. I mean, in one area, too. Hmm. I wonder what these areas are supposed to mean. Also, you can almost touch the outside.
So this isn't a dam, this is a hospital.
It's a big hospital. Holy.
Left. What is that? Right, left, right, left, right, left, left, left? Is that like a cheat code in a video game I don't know of?
Another waiting room with a fairly poorly positioned TV.
Hmm. I don't want to know what creature lurks in the darkness, but apparently they feed people to it based off of that.
I bet you this is an area where you pick up your belongings once you get discharged.
I don't know about the seats. Be comfortable. It'd be odd. Imagine having to hop up and needing to sit down and just have to hop up on a chair. More waiting rooms, I guess? With very ununified tiles? That hurts my brain looking at the tiles. I don't like that.
Absurd amount of doors. They made a door company rich making this building. What? I don't like that it just...
Hello? Valves.
Are these like, what is it called? Cryostasis chambers? Or like the Richie Rich, even though they'll never work? Like the 6 people who believe they will and they put themselves in one of these?
No, this would be the locker room for all the employees. I mean, it makes sense with the size of this building. You need a lot of employees.
Just imagine counting the amount of lockers.
Is this a morgue? Like you'd clean the bodies, like the very much not living humans. Then you would drain them of their fluids here. There usually aren't more tree tables at like an angle, so it runs down. Again, with the really uncomfortable tiling.
And a big hat. Would you look at that? A gigantic hat.
I rhymed! Yeah!
Onward. Oh,
Quite a comfortable blue, though. I like it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to dim this area, too.
it's like the lights that dentists use to look at my mouth, and they tell me I'm dying.
Little medicines, spices, and herbs, it looks like. At least they all got them kept in one area, which is nice. There's definitely a body or two underneath these. There's no way there wouldn't be. And I'll go to the exit. A lot more exit signs.
Ooh.
Wonder, is that time accurate? 7:02. That is very accurate, yeah.
It's interesting. All the clocks have been accurate in this world so far. Whoa. Oh, I'm standing way closer than I thought I was.
It's like the spaces in between spaces.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
It's like we're heading from one set of memories through the passage of time into another set, which I don't know what that says. Weird shrinking hallways. Cool crystal lighting. This reminds me of the
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Narnia, I think is what it is.
wonder why it's so frozen and cold. Oh.
Interesting. The Hat Man. It's the Hat Man. That's super cool. But also interesting. Why is he completely gold here? Because in the other worlds they had the mask that was gold.
They wore a golden mask. Maybe the people with the masks weren't the Hat Man.
And this is. And they wore the masks and all the clothes like him, like his top, his fedora, and the trench coat to make it seem like they were the same. But they were only trying to mimic him? or is our character the Hat Man?
That would make sense then, actually. Our character, the mind we've been going through, as I've stated in the first episode,
Of How Did We Get Here would be the Hat Man. And anytime we've seen other things reminiscent of the hat, a mask, or a trench coat, weren't him, but people trying to be him? So was he paranoid?
thought people were trying to take his identity.
And this ended with him dying of an unforeseeable circumstance? Gee, that's so loud. Oh.
It's a very long fall.
Oh. A balloon.
Back to 0. Oh, yeah, here you go. Here's all of his things. So you can support the creator if you go to his boosty. I think that's how you say it. Hi.
This was Organism. I appreciate you all helping with just watching my videos and everything. It's the support I've received so far. It's insane. I didn't expect my videos to, I guess, get as much popularity as they did, but I am internally grateful, and thank you so much for watching today's episode of How Did We Get Here. This was episode 3, and this was Organism. See you all in the 4th one. Who knows?